Quest Hunter is the best hunter, better than Face Hunter at this point. Jumping straight into the game, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Ready to play some Hearthstone. It's likely going to be Aggro Druid just based on what we've been seeing on the ladder. Gonna get the quest in play here. Quick Shot's a good pickup. Plays a Razor main, we'll be able to remove it. It's always really important. Potentially we would also have like a Wound Prey Overwhelm to be able to remove a Razor main. So it's exactly what we thought it was. This is going to be Aggro Druid. I mean, potentially we just throw out the, like, Thalnos Overwhelm, we remove the Watch Post, and he might be tempted to even Hero Power just to remove the Thalnos. I think I like it. If he doesn't remove the Thalnos, we have Spell Power on the board for the other spells in our hand. Want to keep his board as clear as possible. Don't want him to get a big compost. We don't want him to get a big arbor up. This wasn't even a bad card to hit with the watch post. Just glad we didn't hit like a Kodo Bane or a... Yeah, so we bait out the hero power. He spends a turn doing nothing. That's good for us. Does find the 1-drop, that's fine. Question is, Scorpid or Tarantula? If you have the Devouring Swarm in hand, the Tarantula is going to be harder to kill because of the 5 health. Scorpid likely only gets to trade into one thing. I take the Tarantula there, but I do think there is some merit to the Scorpid. Scorpid also generating an additional spell. Next turn, we're just going to be looking to remove as much as we can on the board. Bola Shot could be really key for us here. Again, just looking to deny composting and arbor up on as many minions as possible. Turn 5, we may even just play this. He doesn't have any direct damage in his deck. Potentially he could be running Park Panthers. He is running Park Panther. I was just going to say, I felt like this card had been cut from the lists. It hasn't, but the fact that we've seen one is good for us. So we can actually just go Bola Shot Wound Prey to clear the board. I think I like it. So the board's clear going into turn 5. We're in pretty decent shape here. And we'll be able to play. Actually, do we even want to play the Tarantula here? I feel like we have to remove Battle Guard. We could even remove Battle Guard and ping this to make it easier to kill next turn.
Whom to shoot?
We'll still have the Devouring Swarm Tarantula option, which is good. Second Bola Shot in our hand is also good.
That's an upgrade! Probably.
Yeah, this is all pretty fine. Cane Shot was a good draw, but unfortunately it costs too much. So at this point, I think I'm actually leaving up the Watch Post because the Watch Post can attack. I want to remove as much damage from the board as I can. It's somewhat of a pain because it's going to increase the cost of our cards. In the end, it should be fine. We're actually going to be able to remove almost everything on the board that can attack here. We Bola Shot here. Arcane Shot. Only leave us with 3 mana, so is there any reason to not Piercing Shot here? I think we just use our most expensive card. That's 2 coins in hand. We're going to be able to play the 7/7 next turn. Most likely. I'm just going to ping here. As long as we keep this board under control, we're fine. We can take chip damage every turn, it doesn't really matter. It's only going to have 1 card in hand every turn. That's going to be the key removal. Actually, this doesn't matter as much. We're actually going to be able to clear everything on his board that can attack. We could even trade this, but I'm going to hold on to it. We're going to be able to draw spells with Kodo Bane. We should be able to remove everything on his board. This is just totally inconsequential at this point. Be able to remove this and ship 7 face. The spells being 1 more expensive is unfortunate, but it's not going to break us. I mean, at this point, we're going to leave it up just to annoy our opponent. He's drawing 1 card at a time. We have the board. Could even still potentially trade the Tarantula. I mean, it just doesn't matter at this point. There's no way we lose. No way that we lose.
Yeah.
You can see, I mean, this This thing has been on the board for a lot of turns, and it just hasn't really made a difference. It would have been a mistake to remove it. We were just trying to get damage off the board. That way, if you hit the Arbor up, there's one less minion that gets buffed and able to attack us. This game hasn't been close for quite a few turns now. Our opponent's just deciding to ride it out, which I can respect. And you don't ever want to early concede, that's for sure. He still has the 2 coins in hand from the shark. 9 mana, nothing to spend it on.
I concede.
Well played to our opponent. He did as good as he could. He actually never drew composting, and he never drew Arbor up. For another game. Hearthstone. Quest Hunter.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
He had Shaman. This is most likely going to be Elemental Shaman. Also probably most likely going to be Doomhammer. I think that version has gotten really popular just in the last recently. Is Mancrit good enough to keep? I kind of don't think so, because you need to be able to remove minions and fight for the board. Coin Mancrit on 2. What's he do? Kindling Elemental on 1, he wants Wailing Vapor on 1. He wants to get the early Granite Forgeborn. It's actually better to keep the Mancrit here. Just get a body on board to be able to fight. Looks like he did keep this one card in the middle. Devouring Swarm with Mancrit is actually not bad for us. We also have some direct damage spells to be able to remove stuff. You actually can't remove that. Gonna need to remove it next turn though. Devouring Swarm doesn't even kill it. Hopefully he does not get a super strong battle cry. But we're only going to let him get 1 for sure. Alright, so he's going to get no battle cry at all. So that's good for us. He hasn't developed the board, he hasn't played an elemental. We're just not going to let him make use of this. Could be a Granite Forgeborn coming down on 4. He's going to take the Scorpid here. There's an argument for every single one of those beasts. I mean, if he plays Doomhammer, having a way to remove it would be really good. Sizing Pouch would give us an additional Devouring Swarm. Potentially. Is it guaranteed? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played this card. That's not good. Explosive Trap could be good. But only against this smaller stuff. And are we going to have time to play it? I think it is guaranteed. That was a misplay. Wow, that was stupid. For some reason I had in my mind that 1-3 was this.
Now.
Yeah, I would have had a 1-1 still on the board. Unfortunate and unintelligent, but we just need to go ahead and remove this. The good news is he did not have the Granite Forgeborn.
A mistake.
And actually, the double misplay. We did it on purpose because we wanted Selective Breeder back to be able to hit a Rust Rot Viper. In case he plays a Doomhammer. Oh, baby. I'm not even gonna act like that was planned. That was a misplay, stumbling butt backwards and landing on an actual good play. But what can I say, it happens sometimes. I think we need to get rid of the 5-6 here. Not really advancing the quest, but we're also not taking damage. So that's all fine. I think I am going to take the Rustrot Viper. We just need that insurance. I really think it's going to be Doomhammer. If it's not Doomhammer, then we can just use it to break his... use it to break his other weapons.
Now.
This game is actually going really, really well. He's doing no damage to us for an aggro deck. There's the Doomhammer. He's only going to get 2 damage off of it, and then we're going to break it. Hopefully he doesn't hit the second one. This is exactly what we were looking for. And we'll go ahead and get this set up. It could potentially save us some damage. Make sure we don't accidentally put this back in our deck by getting too close. We should be in a really good spot now. He draws the second one and can play it next turn. At this point, we're just going to start trying to damage. Deal as much damage as we can. Which is going to mean... let's see, not advancing our quest. Go. Piercing shot. Arcane shot, arcane shot. Move the quest along as much as possible. Clears his side of the board and lets us send everything face. Uses all of our mana. Seems like a win all the way around.
Now.
He's also already used 1 Storm Strike. Complete the quest and play 7/7.
No littering.
Healing for him. We'll let him heal again. Yeah. Really good draw. We play the 7/7 here. He would have to have a very specific 3 cards to be able to kill us.
You'll need to run faster than that.
A very specific 3 cards, and he actually doesn't have enough mana to be able to play those 3. Storm Strike, Rockbite, or Rockbiter would allow him to be able to hit for 22, but he's overloaded and doesn't have the mana to be able to do it. Easy game, man. This deck is so good. So fun and rewarding to play, too. Highly encourage you to check it out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Good luck out on the ladder.